Yeah, they again on it. It's been a while. Hey yo! There's a driver come and fight and say, you know what? I'm gonna stick the camera up on me again. I'm gonna just talk when I feel like to talk about. And this time I want to talk about racism. Cause we still get it. Even when we are big man, we still get racism. Kids get it, friend get it, family get it, stranger get it. And now one of the oldest problem face we black people. Yeah. Because racism now go on 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and nearly 100 years ago, probably more. But them still not try to fix it. And Miss Priti Patel, yeah, she's the Home Secretary for the United Kingdom. She control the police, she control immigration, a whole heap of laws she control. And she passed a whole heap of legislation about enough things. Online abuse, including a little bit of racism still, but mostly just abuse. Not in depth like the racism. You know, online bullying. You know, she passed a lot of legislation, but we don't see no strong, firm legislation go on about racism. Yeah, me mean strong. And everywhere you see it, kids come back and get it. You go to the shop. Everywhere you go, it just come like a rare. So Miss Priti Patel, I believe to make it be a deterrent and kinda for instance, remember the clock. You know when George Floyd is dead, yeah, George Floyd when the police officer must lead on him neck. Yeah. And when the case try and the judge I go read out the verdict, honestly I was crossing my finger and I wonder where the judge I go play, where the judge I go say guilty or not guilty. And I know not me alone, millions of people all over the world was them breath, them stop them breath, and I just wonder where the judge I go say. And it mad. And me as a 21st century now, George Floyd accuser or murderer. We have video evidence. We have that are one of the biggest evidence. Can we see the video when the police officer kneel upon him? We have audio evidence. Can we hear what George Floyd was saying? And that is the next big evidence as well in any court. And we have witnesses. And we still have to hold our breath and wonder if the George Floyd killer go find guilty or not guilty. It's mad in it. Which me supposed to say, "Chama now, man. He go find guilty. I done that whatever." You see the man we have him on video and we have him on and we have him on audio and we have all witness. We should have no, but we still hold our breath. So it's still a real thing. But racism, them don't know, because it's a long lasting effect on enough girls and enough boys, you know. You have to change your ways if you get this job, or your ear cannot stay like that, or your ear too this, or you're too black, or you're too this, or you're too that. Can me experience it. If I step up in a position and didn't get the job, I know through my color my skin. I know the person who them get the job, them don't better than me in the job, and them still have to come even ask me how to do the job. I know just through the person who I give them the job, I'm not going to laugh at for them joke, I'm not going to do certain things. And I see him with the kids them, see him with some of my friends them, and even people I don't know. We still go through it, and some people can hold it like me, whatever. You want to call me black, you want this, you want that, whatever. As long as you don't touch me. Some people can't hold it. Some people feel insecure and do all sort of thing. So Miss Priti Patel, you need to come with some stronger measure. And I think you should have a racism offender list, just as you have sex offender list. I think you should have a racist offender list. And enough people probably say, boy, that boy you not just come off of the internet and stop chat shit. Yeah, we should have a racist offender list. That means to say, if you're being convicted for racism, you can't go in certain job. You can't go in certain. Imagine people who racism to black people all the day of them life and do all sort of things. Imagine them now have to go in a certain organization. I go look after certain black people. What you think can happen? Because if somebody thief all the day them life and them a thief, you're not going to want them work and hang their money or work in a bank. No, you're not going to want a child molester work in a nursery. So why you going to want somebody who convicted much time for flipping racism work say for instance in a care and is a Caribbean or African care home, and them working there looking for the black people and them get convicted much time for racism? No, because DBS not show certain things, but DBS show certain things. It show everything, but you still can. And I think if you have a racism offender list where if you're being racist, you can't get certain jobs. So it's pretty like that to deteriorate some of the racist people. And two, it's supposed to be a minimum sentence for racism. I bet anybody get caught doing racism, the minimum sentence of 5 years and up. It's so quick, enough people tap. Although enough people now go stop, but it will if even 1% better, and that 1% better could save that girl or that boy from whole heap of depression and whole heap of foolishness for them go through, because everybody can handle it. People racism to me partly every time. Me can't hold it. Because whatever, but everybody can hold it. So I think we should have a racism offender list. And it should be a minimum sentence for racism if you get caught. Minimum. Yeah, because it's for top. A long time it a go on. Long time. If a man drive a bus and he was drinking alcohol and him crash, and then him do it again and him crash, and somebody do it again and crash, the government gonna put a stop about it, or them gonna tighten it that you can't drink just like that, so them gonna come in on the spot brutalize and all them things. So a man will say, boy, I'm probably lose him job, so I'm gonna probably stop drink or stop smoke or whatever the circumstance. But the racism is going on a long time and there's no strong action. Me can just racism, somebody can just racism to my little daughter, she feel away, and then what is the consequence of that? Probably a 10 pound fine, or probably flipping, you never now get locked up, nothing, warning, this, that, and just that's it. As I say, just come like mental health. If people not see it physically, them think so, you're alright. But mental health is a different story. Me go up on that one day, I don't want to go up on that now, but we need a racist offender list, yes. And we need a minimum sentence, minimum. So if you want to say a 5 years minimum, 3 years minimum, yeah, toughen it up, because you Miss Pretty you tough up enough things, but you're not toughen up the racism, and it's still carrying, it's still going on. You get me? Yeah, it's still carrying and it's still going on, and I know sometimes it in some people still, because sometimes I never know if them know what they must say or what they must do, because I never saw them ban argument. But if you stop now, man, if you stop, especially the one that know exactly what they must do, if you stop, and racism not come like people are going to say you're too black. That's not racism alone. Racism, people will squeeze out the opportunity and not give you the opportunity because you're black. No pick you because you're black. You get me? Bad mind, you fight against you, sanction you, all type of things because you're black. So racism don't just come through somebody tell you say you're black like or you're this or you're that. No. Sometimes racism come in as we say, it can be an institution. It can be another harm if you're 100 years and you still not make captain. Because what? You're black. You're a teacher, you never get flipping step up the flipping ladder because what? You're black. So racism sometimes not come through somebody not call you black, because it's hard, it's a thing hard to prove too, but when it's proven and people find guilty, it should be a minimum sentence. So that me think, yeah. We stamp it out. It need to go. It have gone too long. Nearly probably 200 years racism have gone and nobody and the government now doesn't about it, but you can do something. If me go up on that internet now and me tell one of the MP FRFR, me tell a doctor say for FRFR me do something. Come look for me and do all sort of things. Me no look for people who do racism. To don't get me wrong, the government do it, but the sentence is not tough enough. You get me? If you don't want to let them up in prison, give them some unlimited fine. Look on the protester. The protest people them said them need Britain House to installate. Yeah? And them are black traffic and do all sorts of things because them want them voice heard. Them are defend the planet. Because them are say global warming and all those things. So them black road and do all sorts of things. What you do? You go into court, Miss Priti Patel, and you go get an injunction. You go get an injunction against them. That means he said a prison sentence them are go face if them do certain things again and get catch. If them black the road again, them are go prison sentence or unlimited fine, can fine up to £100,000. And look what them a fight for. Them a fight for the climate, for global warming and all those things. If you just insulate the house and you look £100,000 fine you put on them and more, unlimited fine. And them can face up to 6 months, up to 2 years of prison. So why you not putting those type of legislation against the racists, them, the people who commit the racist crime, them? Why you not put them the type of legislation upon them? Because I'm not talking about if somebody beat up a man and for racism and them spend time. Them they spend time in prison just for the racism, spend time for the assault, for them assault and next somebody. But put the thing like how you do like how you deal with the climate protest to them. So if somebody get caught doing racism, them can fine up to 100,000, or them can spend 4 years in prison. And them depend on a racist offender list. That means to say, if them racist constantly against black people, you can't go work on one black nursing home or one black flipping nursery or somebody where, you know what I mean? You racist all your life and then you come and look after flipping say couple black ladies who have dementia. No. Imagine what you can do to them because you're racist. So I just that me I say Miss Priti Patel. Though you have a pretty name, you have a pretty job, and some people say you have a pretty face, but you know sometimes you come in some like ugly policy. Fix it up. Make racism be up there. Because it affect enough girls and enough little boys. You get me? It affect them. Whether it's self-confident, whether it's them think they're not pretty, them think they're not good enough. It affect them. And it affect them big time. So you have to make it be a front because a long time it a go on and I know Britain anything go on twice and 3 and 4 and 5 times. We're not going to try put a stop to it. You can't drive and lick down people run the run about 3 times. No, they're going to put a stop like this and make so you have to stop on people cross. So I saw Britain stay so about 100 years and more than that this racism thing a go on. So put some legislation, racist offender list and limited fine and minimum sentence, probably 2 years, 1 year, you name it. But you can't just racism mess up people's life and then you just do what you do. Because it's just that again when I say people think racism is just me say you're too black and me cuss you and say your head too nappy or your head too this or your head too that. No. Racism come in all shape and form. So racism still. You will go someone genuinely need the help and ask reception and certain people and them don't help you. Them will tell you say my man not there. Them tell you say them don't know. And just them liquor. You know? But as certain people come in, them get help. You know, I saw it so it come in all different forms. Trust me upon that. But anyway, I'm out.